So, for those of you that don't know, Iran has sent hundreds and hundreds of drones to attack Israel. Now, people might be sitting here and thinking, oh, here we go again. People are just attacking Israel for no reason. Poor defenseless Israel and their $15 billion a year budget, or however many tens of billions of dollars a year they receive. Poor defenseless Israel is being attacked. Now, people might say that they've done it for no reason, just like another military group in the Middle East. Others might say it's because they may have slightly attacked an Iranian concierge in Syria, killing 12 people, including 2 generals and 7 members of the Iranian government. But who really cares about that? What we need to talk about right now, this is the important part, is we talk about Israel and how victimized they are, how they're just being attacked, and all of these Islamic countries in the Middle East just decide to, they just woke up one day and they've just decided that they don't like Israel anymore. Now, I'm of the opinion that Israel, first thing we need to do, we need to give Israel more money. And Joe Biden saw to that. He's given them an extra $25 billion. So good on you, Joe Biden. I'm so glad Israel's finally receiving the funding that it needs. The next thing we need to do is we need to get middle-aged white men on TV to ask people, why are you chanting death to America in an American rally while we're talking about Iran in the Middle East? We need to know what's happening in America right when Iran is being attacked by Israel. That's what we need to, that's the focus we need in today's society. So I'm glad Piers Morgan's gone onto that one. Good on you, Piers.
Much more so.
The scenes that we've been seeing in America in the last 48 hours, these concerted protests on major bridges around America, right through New York and Washington and so on. We've been seeing people in Michigan chanting death to America, pro-Hamas slogans being chanted and so on. What do you make of this?
The next thing we need to worry about is we need to worry about these damn Iranian Muslims and what they're doing. Now, sure, they were attacked first, and people might say, if you're attacked first, what you need to do is you need to respond in a proportionate manner. However, you have to understand is that if you attack Israel, you're an anti-Semite.
Norman Finkelstein is the foremost Jewish anti-Semite on planet Earth.
Now, you might sit there and think, well, hang on a minute. John Hopkins did a study in Israel, and they found out that actually 99% of all people in Israel aren't Semites. So if you're attacking Israel, you're not an actual anti-Semite. But don't let that get in the way. Sure, Palestine is 80% Semites, and if you attack Palestine, you're really the anti-Semite. But let's not focus on that. What we need to focus on right now is we need to focus on these poor Israelis, how we can help them out. Now, they're scraping together. I mean, they've got this shoestring budget of about $20 billion a year. They've only got fighter jets. They've only got tanks. They've only got America, the most powerful military in the world, ever behind them. They've only got thousands and thousands of soldiers. They've only got the latest weaponry. They've only got the world's most advanced Secret Service intelligence agencies. They've only got these things. And, Iran, they have missiles and drones. Nothing Israel has. So Israel, keep doing what you're doing. You're fighting the good fight. You're giving diplomacy to the area. I mean, the whole world's gotten behind you. Like, no one's angry at you. I mean, these protesters, they're protesting simply because they just don't understand about the world. I'm sure if they looked more into Israel and they saw its history and they saw the way that they treated the Palestinians and the care and consideration that they've given and the way that they've done nothing but helpful, the Israelis, they're so caring, they're so loving, especially towards the Palestinians. They're actually wondering about their Palestinians' diet. See, what they did is they actually sat there and they calculated the caloric intake of each Palestinian, and then they adjusted the food that Palestinians were getting according to the caloric diet. So they're basically like health nutritionists for the Palestinians. And people want to sit there and say, oh, just because you killed 40,000 Palestinians, you guys are bad and you're committing genocide. No, they're not. They're actually caring for the Palestinians. They're giving Palestinians new air vents in the roofs of the buildings. They're giving Palestinians all kinds of attention. Or I'm sure if we bomb them, they can get attention. And this is what the Palestinians really want. I mean, sure, they sit there and they say that they want their land back, and they sit there and they say that they're sick of their children being bombed, and they sit there and they want to say, we have a right to be free from the river to the sea. Israel, that they've tried everything. I mean, they tried the Abraham Accords, which they may or may not have sabotaged. They also came out and said that they like Hamas essentially because Hamas is a good enough reason for them to go in and start bombing. I mean, sure, Benjamin Netanyahu said that he likes Hamas, but Hamas are actually bad, and they're bad for Israel. He likes them, but he wants to get rid of them. That's this is the level of subtlety and nuance and cultural relevance that Israel has given out to the world. So, anyway, thumbs up for Israel. Iran, sure, you were attacked first, but you can't actually respond back. Israel can respond back, you can't respond back. I know that sounds like it's a double standard, but you have to remember, you're anti-Semites and also Semites, but you're anti-Semites, and anti-Semitism is bad, even if Israelis aren't Semites.
Norman Finkelstein is the foremost Jewish anti-Semite on planet Earth.
Anyway, if you want more information, if you want more updates on this, be sure to ring the notification bell, like, share, subscribe, show to your dog, tell your mother, just give it to your third grade teacher if you haven't seen them in 20 years, and be sure to like this channel. Bye.